January meeting. All right. Well, welcome to the first meeting of the Young Republicans Club. All right. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm going to guess this is probably a record. We've done this every single month since we opened, which, as some of you might know, is 19 plus years ago now. So it's really great to see you all. There's a lot of new faces here. I'm going to hand it over to Angie because she's going to run the show for us. But I just want to personally thank you all for coming out today.
Our guest speaker today is super close to our heart here at One Senior Place. Her name is Joyce Wilden, and she owns BuzzBiz Public Relations, and she actually is the big voice for One Senior Place. She has been helping us for years get our name out there and let the community know we're here and educating our seniors. She is a big part of One Senior Place and our success, and we're so excited to have her here today to kind of give you guys a couple of tips of what she kind of teaches us on a day-to-day. So thank you, Joyce, and you're up.
Wow, what a crowd. At first I was worried. I'm like, nobody wants to hear me. But then all of a sudden, it's like I was thinking you might need sunglasses up here for this, but I think we need the sunglasses. You guys stand up for a second. Let everybody just see you all three together. You don't have to ask. Yeah, you All right, well, today we're going to talk about some things that will help you to attract business in the new year, things that you might be taking for granted. Now, a lot of you will be able to sit back and be like, yeah, I'm already doing that, so no problem. But there may be a couple of things in here that you might give a second thought to or that you haven't thought about in a long time. So let's get going. Touch your customers regularly. Okay. Mind out of the gutter. We're talking metaphorically here, the different ways that you can continue to reach out to your customers before they're a customer, while they're a customer, and after they already are your customer. Follow up, because CRM isn't everything. I mean, I know there's softwares out there that'll do everything except make coffee for you, but there is nothing that replaces a human being. The average cost per lead in 2024 was $100.57. That's in the senior services industry. Senior living was $431, and that's the cost per lead. Now, your figures may obviously be different, but that just gives you an idea of the money that's being spent. 80% of all those sales need 5 follow-ups, and 44% of company people follow up one time. And scarily, if that's a word, 48% never follow up. So it's like that money out there, it might be flying out your door. Public relations. Oh, what a great topic. That's what I do. Public relations really just means positive outreach to the public. And you may be doing this already in a multitude of different ways, but maybe you're sitting on the board for a nonprofit, maybe you've done a community garden, but it's also about stories that you have to tell within your company. Things like that. These are all hard news items here that are down there at the bottom. Promotions, awards, locations, all of that's news. And mass media, and what is mass media? Your print, your magazines, your broadcast, your different online channels can amplify your message. And consistent messages that you send into the marketplace really help to shape the public perception of who you are. I was talking with a gentleman earlier. One of the other positives of that is that as you continue to send these messages into the marketplace, people get an idea of who it is that you are, so that if something does bad happen and it gets out there, the public already wants to stand with you because they already have a feeling of, they feel that they know you already. And it helps you to regain your footing more quickly. Email marketing. Yeah, you probably all got that flyer over there. It is Constant Contact MailChimp. You all know this one. But you've been collecting these email addresses. Are you really using them? Are you making sure that they're fresh. These different platforms can help you do that. No one's going to think that you're spam because it comes from one of these, so it gets through. Whereas if you're at home at night feverishly typing an email with 100 addresses in there, you would immediately be identified as a spammer. And the templates that they've got, always make sure that your message looks fantastic, whether that's mobile or desktop. And here's the thing that I really love about it. It identifies your hottest prospects. It shows you who's interacting with your message and what it is that they are reacting to. And that's really great information that you can use to better tool your product and your services. Referrals are your best friend. So why do people refer? People want to share their own good experiences. People love to talk. And if you just had something good happen to you, you meet somebody, you're going to talk about this good thing that just happened. It also reinforces their own buying decision. You know, everybody wants to, oh, yeah, I made a smart move and I did this. People, you know, it helps them to remember why it is that they worked with you. And it's an easy way to do something helpful, just as simple as that. It doesn't cost them anything. All they have to do is say something and it helps someone, a friend or an associate. So how does your company benefit? People referred by a friend are 4 times more likely to buy. 4 times. That's huge. And the cost to generate a referral is a fraction of what it costs you to generate that first-time customer. People who refer are apt to refer again. And 83% of customers are willing to refer after a positive experience, but not all of them do. We'll talk about that again in a minute. So the takeaway, a referral program can motivate customers with messages and incentives. Referral program tips. Fold your referral program into your company's established sales processes to make sure it's happening. If all of your processes for your company are over here, and then you've got a referral program over here, it's not going to be happening. It's got to be part of what it is that you're doing every day. Add Google or Facebook review links to your e-signature. That's an easy way for people to give you good reviews, and people who leave good reviews for you are those same people that are likely to refer you. And have something ready to go. I said an email, but it could be something else. Asking for referrals when the situation presents itself. That's going to help you to capture the 83% who want to refer you. And what do I mean by that? You know, you're talking to an associate, oh, Mrs. So-and-so, she just had a great experience. We helped her daughter, and then you both walk away, and that customer or that person that was helped, if you had asked them right then and there, hey, well, you know, think about us when you are talking with your friends and neighbors. You know, we'd love to help them the same way that we've been able to help you. Chances are they could be one of that 83%. And don't forget to say thank you in some way. So the big takeaway, if you have a referral program, make it part of your larger processes to make sure that it happens. Because a program without a process is just a nice idea. Recruit. This probably was not on your bingo card for this morning. Recruit. Always be on the lookout for good talent. Alfredo from Zahn just said his team is what makes the difference. And that is absolutely true. Company advocate. How many people would say they are a company advocate? Yes. So you are a company advocate, so advocate for your company. You know the kind of people better than anyone else that your company wants. Good employees can come from any industry. So be alert to potential good employees wherever you encounter them. And you know, you don't have to go right up there and say, oh, I'd like to hire you. But you could say, hey, you know, we're looking for somebody with these kind of attributes at my company. If you know someone, let us know. And obviously, they'll be able to connect those dots. And if they are interested, you might have another good employee that way. So why recruit? because people buy people. They don't buy CRM software. They don't buy a postcard that arrives 3 weeks later. They buy the people. And you cannot teach personality. And I'm not just talking about your front desk people, who you want to have a big smile, or smile when you're on the phone because people can hear your smile. No, I mean even the people that are in the back room, because everyone here knows that when you hire new people, the whole dynamic of the team changes. So you want to make sure that those people are good fit, and you know who those people are. Your staff is your company. I can't emphasize that one enough. Your staff is your company to other people. Because when they interact with someone, whether it's on the phone, whether it's in person, whether it's at an appointment, they come away with an impression of your company. That is who the company is to them. So therefore, here it is. Your industry is filled with competitors. Your staff can set you apart in a good way or a not so good way. One senior place. Your marketing company. You know why I said that? Is because they draw seniors for you. The seniors that come to One Senior Place, maybe they're coming to see the doctor, maybe they're coming to play bingo, or watch a movie, or do a craft, or hear a seminar. They're really coming for you. You can make presentations to a crowd. There you are, Jim. That's that photo of you. You can participate in large special events. In fact, Angie, you were saying that on the front of the agenda, you've got kind of a list of some of the different special events. Senior Living Options Day. Every day is Veterans Day. And I know a lot of you have been to some of these large special events, and they are huge. And they draw hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of seniors for you all at once. You can promote your events through email to a large list. How large, you ask? Large. Print ads, website, calendar listings, expert source for Ask One Senior Place columns. Since 2020, we have been doing a column in Florida Today 52 weeks a year. That is then also used in Senior Scene and in Spotlight magazine. Oftentimes we will reach out to resident businesses and say, hey, this is the topic that we're doing. Can you give us a quote? So that's one way that we set you up as an expert source. And look at this. Where else can you go and network with other senior industry professionals like right here at One Senior Place? In fact, give yourselves a hand right now for being here. Measure, because your gut is unreliable. People will be like, oh yeah, well, we know. We've been doing this for 20 years. We know. No, you don't. You don't know until you measure. So what are your important metrics for your company? Identify them. Is it website analytics? What are people viewing? What are they looking at? How long are they staying on those pages once they reach your website? What are people clicking on when you do send them an email? And yes, load that baby up with links to different things that you want them to click on. Social channels, what content is generating click-throughs to your website? That's what you want. You want all those people going to your website and learning more about you. How many people walking through the door? How many appointments are you setting? How many leads are converting to sales? And then, how do all of your measurements compare year over year? Because without measurements, you're just guessing. Summing up, see, this wasn't long. Summing up, touch your customers, don't rely on CRM, send messages proactively out into the marketplace, use email marketing, referrals 4 times more likely to buy, and 83% of your customers want to refer you, so ask them. Make your referral program part of your sales process. Recruit, always be on the lookout for good talent, because you can't teach personality, and your staff is your brand. One Senior Place, powerful tool in your marketing toolbox. Are you using it? Are you really utilizing the partnership to the extent that you can? And measure, because it's the only way to know if you're improving. Happy New Year. I'll send you that, Angie. Thank you very much. If there's any questions, I'm here because we're really a big crowd today. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope there was something that you were able to take away. Thanks again.
And I wanted to thank Joyce for coming out today. I love everything she does for us, except this. We'll talk about that. But we had to. Joyce says, I don't like speaking in front of people, which is probably true, but we don't care. So you did a great job, and please pay attention to the things that she said. She understands what we do here like nobody else, and partly because she had a lot to do with what we do here. So anyway, thank you all for coming today.